All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well. For those of you who are new, my name is Maddie. I am the occupational therapist at Elite Therapy Solutions. I currently work at the Westchester as well as the Coatesville Clinic, and we also provide home visits. So for any of your PT or OT needs, you can stick around to the end of this video. I always leave the number to our main office at the end if you'd like to give us a call. If you don't know if you need or want PT or OT, we are always happy to consult with you. As with any exercise program, if at any point during your workout you begin to feel faint, dizzy, or have any physical discomfort, please stop immediately and consult with a medical professional. All right, it is Wednesday, which means today is arm day, so we're going to get those arms moving, hopefully get a little bit of a burn in there, a good burn, not a bad burn. I'm going to make a quick announcement in the beginning of this video as well as the end. Unfortunately, September has just been a very busy month for me. With my grandfather passing on Monday, we did have a pre-recorded video, and unfortunately we will also have a pre-recorded video this Friday just due to some scheduling things that have to be taken care of. So I do apologize. It is a full-length 45-minute video. I actually already have it posted. It's just going to go live on Friday at 9:30 for our normal class. So if you're looking for our exercise class, make sure you either go to Facebook or you can go to our YouTube channel, and that video will be posted for you and ready to go on Friday. So again, I apologize, but September is a very busy month for some reason. So it's a good thing, but you know, have to do what you have to do. All right, we're going to get started with our warm-up stretches. So when you're ready, we're going to take that left arm, reach it across our body, give it a good stretch. Hopefully you all are staying dry and cool. I know it's supposed to be hot today. We're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that other arm across. Give it a good stretch. And I'm very nasally today because I'm very stopped up, so I apologize. All right, we're going to drop those arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch out those triceps. So take that left hand, kind of touch between your shoulder blades. We're going to pull on that elbow a little bit to get a good stretch in the back of our arm. That's our tricep. And we're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch out that right tricep. Good. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop those arms. We're going to change up our routine a little bit. Let's do some shoulder circles. So roll those shoulders back. Kind of getting them all loosened up. We're going to change directions and roll those shoulders forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll those shoulders forward. Good, and we're going to stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that left hand, stick it straight out in front of us like you're saying stop. We're going to pull back on those left fingers. You're going to keep that left arm straight. Either keep it up or drop it down by your side. Either way, doesn't matter to me. Just make sure you're keeping that arm straight, getting a good forearm stretch in. We're going to switch arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put that right hand out. Pull back on those fingers. You can keep that arm up or drop it down by your side. But make sure you're getting a good stretch. Keeping that arm nice and straight. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to give me some wrist circles. So roll those wrists in either direction like you're mixing batter. And we're going to change directions in 3, 2, 1. Go the opposite way. Good morning. And we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going to stretch out those necks. Take that right ear, put it down towards that right shoulder. Stretch out the left side of your neck. If you're not getting a good stretch, pull that left shoulder down. And we're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring left ear towards left shoulder. Pull that right shoulder down if you need to. Good. We're going to come back to center in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to tuck that chin down towards our chest. Roll the tops of those shoulders forward. Let's get a good stretch across the top of your back. Keeping our chins tucked. Kind of rounding that back. Lengthening that spine. We're going to roll those shoulders back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up your chest, and point your chin towards the ceiling. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead and give me 5 neck circles either direction. Doesn't matter to me, but please don't make yourself dizzy. And once you've given me 5 in one direction, go ahead and give me 5 in the opposite. Beautiful. All right. We've already done our shoulder rolls and our forearm stretches. I changed up the order a little bit today. So we are going to get started with our first set of exercises. If you would like to use a weight, you are always more than welcome to. You don't have to, but if you have one at home, and even if you don't have a little hand weight at home and you want to add some weight, you can always use something like a water bottle or a can of soup or a candle, something that's easy to hold on to and just adds a little bit of resistance, but not too much. All right, we're going to start with our shoulder flexions to 90 degrees. So I want both arms down by your side. We're going to keep those arms nice and straight. We're going to bring them up into what I like to call a Superman pose, kind of like when he's flying. You're going to hold it here for 1 Mississippi and then drop them back down. Those arms stay straight the entire time. If you're using a weight with these, you'll definitely feel it in those shoulders. All right, we're going to 10. Here we go. Come up and hold for a Mississippi. Then all the way back down. That's 1. 2. 3. Keep those arms nice and straight. 4. 5. 6. 7. Keep it up. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. All right. We're going to go into our shoulder presses. So imagine that you're holding a bar. I want you to bring that imaginary bar up towards your, kind of across your chest. So both arms come up, your fists are by your shoulders. We're going to be raising that imaginary bar all the way up over the head. And then we're going to be bringing it back down. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. We want those scapulas, or shoulder blades, to be moving when we do this. So make sure those hands are pulled back a little bit. They're not too far out in front of you. All right, 10 shoulder presses. We're going to 10. Here we go. All the way up over the head. Bring that imaginary bar back down. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Sitting up nice and tall. 7. Get those scapulas moving. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. All right. Drop those arms down by your side. We're going to go into our bicep curls. So again, feel free to use a weight if you'd like to, but you certainly don't have to. All right. Palms are facing towards me. You can make a fist if you're holding onto a weight. We're going to be keeping those arms tucked in by our sides. The only thing that should be moving is those elbows when we bend them, and those forearms and fists are coming up towards our shoulders. Then we slowly lower it back down. When you come to the bottom, do not let that weight or that arm bounce. You want to come to a complete stop before going into your next repetition. All right, we're going to 10. Here we go. All the way up and back down. That's 1. Keep those elbows tucked in. 2. 3. Ooh, that was my wrist. 4. 5. Good. Halfway there. 6. Come to a complete stop. 7. 8. 9. Got one more. And 10. All right. We're doing a lot with these arm movements today. So keep those hands and those fists down by your side. I don't need the palms facing me anymore. You can roll them back. We're going to do what's called a clean sweep. So a lot of the times you'll see these being done with heavy, weightlifters or something like that. But we're going to simplify it and make it so that we can do it in a chair. So you're going to start with those arms down by your side. Okay. We're going to bring that imaginary bar up to our shoulder and then all the way up over the head, kind of like we were doing our shoulder press, but we're starting a little bit lower this time. So it comes from the bottom while you're sitting, up to the chest, chest up high. Then we come back down to the chest and back down to our sides again. So it's kind of like a 3-step process. All right, we're going to do 10. We call these clean sweeps. Here we go. Up to the chest, over the head, back down to the chest, and down to our sides. That's 1. Keep that pattern going. 2. 3. Get those shoulders moving. 4. 5. You guys are halfway there. 6. 7. Go at your own pace. 8. 9. We got one more. All the way up over the head. Back down. And that's 10. All right. We're going to move into our diagonal reaches. So for these, they're similar to our boxer punches where we kind of punch out in a diagonal pattern. Right goes towards left, left goes towards right. However, this time I want you really reaching for it. So we're bending at those hips, not at the waist. This is my waist. I don't want you rounding that back. Keep a nice straight back. Use that hip joint like a hinge. So you're going to lean forward with it. You're going to reach right towards left as far as you can. Left towards right as far as you can. We're going to go to 10. Alternate those arms. Here we go. Really reach for it. We're not just reaching forward. That's 1. You're You're going out diagonally. 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. Reach as far as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 2 more. 9. Last one. Make it a good one. And 10. All right. Hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit warmed up. We've got one more exercise in this set, then we're going to take our break. We're going to do our arm circles. I've got to make sure I don't knock anything over. All right. Our arms are coming out towards our sides. I want them in line with your shoulders, so don't drop them down too low. Keep them up. We're going to do 12 arm circles backwards. I want your arm circles about dinner plate sized, not super big, not super small, somewhere right in the middle. All right, we're going to do 12 backwards. Once we're done with those, keep those arms up because we're going to do 12 forwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Keep those arms up. We're going to do 12 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I know my deltoids, the tops of my shoulders are burning a little bit, so hopefully yours are too. All right, we're going to take our 1-minute break. Please remember to grab a sip of water, stay hydrated. We've got 2 more rounds of these exercises, and we're going to bump up the repetitions a little bit because we got to make it a little challenging and different on this Wednesday morning. And I'm going to blow my stuffy nose. Excuse me for a minute. The great thing about exercising is that my nose notoriously runs during exercise, so hopefully it'll clear out those sinuses and I don't have a stuffy nose anymore. All right, you guys got about another 15 seconds left in your break. Then we're going to get started on our second set of exercises. We've got 2 more rounds. We're going to start with those shoulder flexions to 90 degrees. And instead of going to 10 this time, we're going to 12. I'm bumping up those repetitions a little bit. So remember, you're keeping those arms nice and straight. They come out in front of you like Superman pose. Hold for 1 Mississippi, then bring it back down. If you want to use a weight to make it more challenging, feel free to do so, but you certainly don't have to. All right, we're going to 12. Here we go. Up to that Superman pose, hold, and back down. That's 1. 2. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. 3. 4. 5. Keep it up. 6. Halfway there. 7. 8. 9. 10. Don't forget, we got 2 more. 11. Last one. And 12. All right. We're going to do our shoulder press. Bring that imaginary bar towards those shoulders. I want you making sure those shoulders are pulled back so those hands are kind of in line with your shoulders, not too far forward. We're going to move those scapulas. We're going to go to 12. Get it all the way up over the head and back down. Here we go. All the way up and down. That's 1. 2. 3. Can you feel your scapulas moving? 4. 5. 6. We're halfway there. 7. Sitting up nice and tall. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. Last one. And 12. All right. Drop those arms down by your side. Your palms can face me. We're going to do our bicep curls. Keep those arms and those elbows kind of tucked in at your sides. You don't want them sticking out. You want to bend those elbows, bring those fists and hands up towards that shoulder, then come all the way back down to a complete stop before moving into the next repetition. We're going to 12. Here we go. All the way up to our shoulders, all the way down and stop. That's 1. 2. 3. Keep it up. 4. 5. 6. If you find these to be too easy, try adding a little bit of a weight. 7. 8. 9. 10. Don't forget we got 2 more. Up to the shoulders and back down. That's 11. Last one. And 12. All right. Rotate those arms so I'm looking at the backs of those hands. We're going to do our clean sweeps. So remember, these are similar to our shoulder presses, except we're starting with our arms down by our side, bringing that imaginary bar up to our chest, then raising it all the way up over the head, back down to the chest, and down to the sides again. We're going to 12, per usual. Here we go. Up to the shoulders, overhead, back down to the shoulders, down to the side. That's 1. Keep that fluid motion moving. 2. Shoulders, over the head, back down to the shoulders, down to the sides. That's 3. 4. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. 5. 6. Halfway there. If you need to speed it up a little bit, go ahead and do so. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. Last one. Really get those arms up. And 12. All right. We're going to move into our diagonal reaches. So remember, we're bending at those hips, not at the waist. I really want you reaching for it. We're not just throwing our arms out. You want to reach for that item or imaginary item across your body. So right goes towards left, left goes towards right. Really extend that arm and reach for that imaginary object. We're going to go to 12, per usual. Here we go. Really reach for it. Come back to center between each. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Get to as many as you can. If you can't get to 12, that's quite all right. 5. 6, and now my chair decides to be squeaky. 7. 8. 9. 10, 2 more. 11, last one, and 12. All right, hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit of a burn. I know my deltoids, the tops of my shoulders are. All right, last exercise is going to be our arm circles, and we're gonna do 12 backwards, then 12 forwards. So remember, dinner plate sized. Keep those arms up between the backwards and forwards rotations because I want those shoulders to burn a little bit. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep those arms up, 12 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, hope those shoulders are burning a little bit. We're gonna take our 1-minute break, grab a sip of water. We've got one more round of exercises and then our cool down stretches. And if you wanna make the next round even more challenging, we're still gonna do our 12 repetitions of each exercise, but try adding a little bit of a weight. Candle, can of soup, a water bottle, whatever you'd like to use. All right, make sure my pockets are tucked in. Whew, I hope you guys are feeling good. We've got one more round of these exercises. We're gonna start with those shoulder flexions to 90 degrees. Again, if you find that these exercises are a little too easy for you, I hate using that E word, but try adding a little bit of a light weight. See how that goes. You may not be able to get to as many repetitions, but that's okay. Know your own limitations, know what you can get to. All right, we're gonna do shoulder flexions to 90 degrees, so that Superman pose. Hold it at the top there for about 1 Mississippi, then bring it back down 12 times. Here we go. Up to Superman pose, all the way back down, that's 1. We're sitting up nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, you could even do these with like a bag of groceries. 5, or a heavy purse. 6, halfway there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, last one, and 12. All right, we're gonna go into our shoulder presses. So that imaginary bar comes up towards our shoulders. Hands should be in line with your shoulders. Don't push them out. I want them pulled back a little bit so you get that scapula moving. We're gonna go 12 overhead. Here we go. All the way up, back down, that's 1. 2, 3, keep those arms moving. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep it up. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, last one, and 12. All right. Drop those arms down by your side. The tops of our arms, basically where our bicep is and our elbows, stay tucked in at those sides. We're going to do 12 bicep curls. Don't let that hand bounce at the bottom. I want you to come to a complete stop, then go into that next repetition. 12 times. Here we go. Bend those elbows, bring those hands up towards that shoulder, all the way back down to a stop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it up, 8, 9, keep those elbows tucked in, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, and 12. All right, rotate those forearms. I'm looking at the backs of your hands. We're going to do those clean sweeps. So start with those arms down by your side, bring that imaginary bar up to that chest, then all the way up over the head, back down to the chest, and back down to the sides. We're going to 12. Here we go. Up to the chest, over the head, back down to the chest, and down to the sides. That's 1. Keep those arms moving. 2, 3, 4, 5, keep it up, 6, halfway there, 7, make sure you get nice straight arms over the head, extend those elbows, 7, 8, can't remember, I lost count, we're going to call that 8, 9, all the way up, and 10, 2 more, 11, last one. I'm going to do one more for good measure because I lost count there. All right. Good job. We are going to do our diagonal reaches next. Make sure you're bending at those hips, not at that waist. I don't want you to round that back. We're sitting up nice and tall and reaching. Right arm reaches towards left. Left arm reaches towards right. Really reach for it. Extend that arm. We're going to 12. Here we go. Reach for it. Back to center. That's 1. 2. 3. Come all the way back to the middle. 4. 5. Keep that back nice and straight. 6. 7. 8. 9. Keep it up. 10. 2 more. 11. Last one. Make it a good one. And 12. All right. One more exercise in this set. That's going to be our arm circles, dinner plate sized, 12 backwards. Then keep those arms up because we'll do 12 forwards. Arms come out to shoulder height. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Keep those arms up, 12 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, drop those arms, shake them out if you need to. We're going to take our 1-minute break. grab a sip of water below your nose if you need to. I'm going to make my quick announcement. I should make these at the very end of the video, but I always run out of time. So on Friday this week, unfortunately, this September has just been very busy, and the schedule just kind of gets all over the place. So I've pre-recorded a full-length episode for you guys, 45 minutes, for your balance and core day on Friday. It is already uploaded. It'll just be posted. It's scheduled to post at your 9:30 time. You can either find that on our Facebook group, the BVAA Facebook group, or you can go to youtube.com and in the search bar type in BVAA-TV exclamation point, and all of the videos up until this point will have been uploaded for you, including Friday's pre-recorded video. So unfortunately, it's just a kind of a hectic month for me, so I've got to pre-record for some certain dates, and Friday just happens to be one of them. So no live Zoom class on Friday, but there is a video. It will be posted Facebook or YouTube. That's my only announcement, except for the fact that no more exercise classes after the end of September. That's it too. And then last little announcement. So next week, I have no plans of a pre-recorded video. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday next week, we will have live class, whether it's Facebook Live or Zoom. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up. The last week of September, I am moving. So I will actually not be able to set up anything because everything will be packed away and I will literally be in a moving truck. So I will have pre-recorded classes for the last week of September for you. They will be, your normal Monday, Wednesday, but because Friday, the last week of September, Friday is actually October, there will be no class on Friday of the last week. So just a Monday and Wednesday class, and that will be uploaded for you guys. But that's a whole 2 weeks away, so just giving you some heads up time. All right, we're going to get started with our cool down stretches. So we're going to take that left arm, reach it across our body, give it a good stretch. I always wonder why my mouth is so dry after exercise classes. It's because I don't stop talking. We're going to switch arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right arm across, give it a good stretch. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch out those triceps. Bring that left arm up. We're going to kind of tug on that left elbow. And we're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. We're going to tug on that right elbow. Give it a good stretch. Good. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop those arms. We're going to roll those shoulders backwards. Let's get some shoulder circles in. Changing up the order of things today, just because. We're going to change directions and roll them forward in 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders forward. Locomotion train. And let's stop in 3, 2, 1. We're going to take that left hand, stick it straight out in front of us like we're saying stop. Pull back on those fingers. Get a good forearm stretch in. You can either keep that arm up or you can drop it down by your side. But either way, make sure that arm stays nice and straight and you're pulling back on those fingers. Getting a good forearm stretch in. We're going to switch arms in 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes out. Pull back on those fingers. Good. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do some wrist circles. Roll those wrists in any direction. We're going to do both directions anyway. Change directions in 3, 2, 1. Go the opposite way. Your wrists are going to click-clack. And we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch out that neck. Take that right ear, put it down towards your right shoulder. Stretch out the left side of your neck. Pull that left shoulder down if you need to. You should definitely feel it then. Good. We're going to switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left ear towards left shoulder. Pull that right shoulder down if you need to. And we're going to come back to center in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and tuck that chin down towards your chest. Roll the tops of those shoulders forward. Let's get a good stretch across the top of our back. Go ahead and arch or round that back. Keep that chin tucked. Kind of elongate that spine a little bit. We're going to roll those shoulders back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up your chest and point your chin towards the ceiling. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back to center. Go ahead and give me 5 neck circles either direction. Doesn't matter to me, but please don't make yourself dizzy. Good. Once you've given me 5 in one direction, go ahead and give me 5 in the opposite. All right. Once you can see straight again, we're going to end this session with our 3 deep breaths. We breathe in through the nose, we blow out through the mouth. Breathe in for the count of 4 Mississippis, blow out for the count of 4 Mississippis, and we're doing it 3 times. Here we go. That's 1. 2. We got 1 more. Really fill the base of those lungs. And that's 3. All right, folks, that is going to complete our Wednesday morning workout. Thank you so much for joining me. To get an exercise plan customized to your specific needs, please call 610-594-2060 to consult with a licensed healthcare professional at Elite Therapy Solutions. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Don't forget, there will be class on Friday. It will just be posted on Facebook or YouTube. I will not be doing it through Facebook Live or through Zoom, but there is an exercise class for you, and it is posted. All right, I'll see you all in live person next Monday. Have a good one, guys. Bye.